Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa. So in today's episode, this is gonna be a good one for sure, right? We're gonna explore Hope Speak Academy fully. We're gonna learn of its mysteries and let's see what we get. So we're gonna start with this one right here. This one was locked back then, right? So let's go up. The gate is open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Yes, which means I have to do it. Oh. Honestly though, how did this happen though, right? But yeah, then again, we saw like tanks at the bottom, right? The trash area. So maybe, I don't know, this is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some kind of ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb but blew up here or something. And there's a lot of blood, look at that. Blood again. Just like the, what do you call it? The door? No, the door, the classroom that we found, right? What is this? This is a bathroom? Girls' bathroom. I guess boys' bathroom. Giraffe? Room filled with lockers. It must have been for the Hope Speak students who came before us. The class before us must have used these lockers. Okay, let me explore the other areas first before we check this. Let me see. So we got one locker and then we got, I guess, this one last room. Okay. This is a nice room though, look at that. The room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Oh, Kyoko's here. It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. A regret. Is that a hidden door? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design, a mistake, or construction defect or something?
So...
Yeah, there's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
Indeed.
There's like an open space on the other side of this wall. Okay, does that mean a secret room? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it, so did you figure it out? Some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes, so easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know, it's probably made up of letters and or numbers, so we can't really go from there. You're right, that's nearly not enough.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think about how much time I wasted on this. Okay. Correct. We have to guess the password. So there's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not that much though, nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sort of people whose driving force comes from despair, so I guess at least right now we have one confirmation, right? That is in the group. At least with what Byakuya was talking about last time, right? When we went to the headmaster's office, Makoto. Yeah, she has ties with the group. Probably a member. And then when we were looking at The report card here. This is just kind of confusing with Junko. She has pretty much the same statistics, I guess, of Makoto as well, right? 5'7", 97, weight, 31 chest. Similar, but I don't know right now. We'll have to find out, but that is very, very interesting. Yeah. They're the worst sort of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kurigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands into.
correct.
I see. That's good to have. That's a good outlook to have. Ultimate despair has been added. Thank you. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in here or in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No way, there might be a chance. The password could be Kyoko. Very simple as that, right? Something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. Yeah, it could be Kyoko though. Kyoko wouldn't type her name as the password because in her mind, her father didn't care about her, right? Because yeah, he left, all that stuff, right? So in Kyoko's mind, that couldn't have been the password. It wouldn't be, but we will try it. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking of what the password might be. See? She's shocked. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. So do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, then try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. I mean, dude, just try it then. If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. Yeah, just try the name. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, I'm gonna be correct. She's saying it's wrong, but I'm gonna be correct. In that case, here goes nothing. It's gonna work. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, it worked. It opened up. What? Expecting to be shocked. That did it. Kyoko, it worked. And then Kyoko was like, okay, it worked. No emotions or whatever.
Why?
Yeah, she's just questioning why. But the thing is though, for the dad, right? Why didn't you even contact your daughter, right? If you cared for her still, why didn't you try to call? Try to meet at least, right? I guess the dad didn't want to be a detective, but you could have still talked to your daughter, right? But he didn't. Kyoko. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Let's go and follow her. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even have it in the room. Oh, there's a picture of Kyoko looking at her dad on the left side. Look at that. You see that? Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. May I check the present? There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably.
It would seem...
But if it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Oh, she has already seen what's inside of this thing then. Just say yes. Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. It's skeletons. Look at the skull though, it's cracked, right? What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. Okay, what do you mean just as I thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there, human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. And that's pretty much the same thing, a dead guy in a box? My father. What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Wait, what? How could this be your dad though? Or is it really his dad? Or her dad, I mean? No, because this door was locked, right? I guess no one could enter it. And then how could his bones go inside of this place? So maybe I guess the mastermind knows the password, right? And he put his bones inside just to make fun of him. And Kyoko, I guess. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind to plan all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very, very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began is the 16 students. Yes, are those 16 students. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. Oh, I didn't notice that. No, I didn't notice the wording there, yeah. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. I mean, it looks like he got struck in the head, right? As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. Yeah, but deep inside, she's like, oh my god. I mean, she cares for her father still. I think you can still see it, but no, she just doesn't see it. Or we don't see it physically, or what do you call this, outward. But inside, you can kind of sense that she still cares about her father. It's that she just has a big resentment for him. That, yeah, her father left her, and that's why she seems cold to him. But deep inside, she cares for him. I think I remember the earlier chapters when I think what do you call this? The headmaster. No, was it alter ego that said that the headmaster might be the bad guy or her face change or something like that? Yeah, it was quite a while. I forgot. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Hidden room present. Okay, this one. No. I was checking the other one. Why did it click here? The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer, it's a what do you call that again? What is this? Yeah, a e-handbook, and it has a label in it that says "In case of emergency." I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
A handbook without limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? I mean, just take it, man. This one. This picture. It's all faded, so it must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko. Wait, you just noticed right now it was right behind you?
Why would you...
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So, what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? Yeah, she can't understand why. Why did the headmaster care about me? Or why did my father care about me even though he left and he did not give me any contact or anything? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning him. Or abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he's even stolen the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. What of Kyoko and the headmaster?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Can I ask you for a favor? Of course, anytime.
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Yeah. I guess she wants to release all that emotion right now, right? She's probably gonna cry. And she doesn't want Makoto to see it. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a
I need to
second.
get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before, Dad, about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. He hoped to see you, or maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? Yes. If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. See ya. I got kicked out of the room. Is she really okay? It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt that the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. They killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is gone. He's dead. The one leading Hope Speak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope Speak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all of this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man late in his 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Here's the hint. As he's gonna talk about the 16 students again. 15 of us met in the hall, or the main hall, add a Mukuro to that, and they get 16 students. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. My god. All of them died, even Mukuro. The thing is, like I said, this and the ending of what do you call this, episode 24, right? When we finish the 5th class trial, that we'll just say that this is Mukuro. But after we saw what Byakuya said last time, and then we checked the report card, right? I don't think so anymore. But this is very confusing. We'll just have to find out. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are me. Imagine if Makoto was the mastermind, right? Like, we're seeing this in his perspective, but he was the mastermind all along. It's kind of bad though. Byakuya is too easy though. If he was the mastermind, this is gonna be so easy. Like, oh, he's an a-hole, right? So it made sense that he was the mastermind. Hagakure, Hiro, Toko. I mean, these two, Dumb and Dumber, probably not, right? Aoi, Hina, nah. And Kyoko. If there could be a mastermind, it could only be Kyoko. In this pool, I mean, in this 6 remaining students. If there would be a mastermind from here in this group, it could only be Kyoko, no one else. But I doubt it. Yeah, I highly doubt it that it's Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive, then there's no question. Oh, wait, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. There is gonna be some other way for sure. Like they're just messing with us. Like it's probably not these 6 students anymore. No, I mean not within the 6 students who's the mastermind, right? Because yeah, it doesn't really feel like it, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's go to the other room. The one we saw here earlier. The one with the giraffe. Okay, left to right. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. This one. I wonder if I can open this locker. Locked. There's a card reader installed. Okay, that must how you got to the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers from the for the locker rooms on the 2nd floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. Oh, we got the e-handbook of the headmaster. So does it mean, well, let's just give it a try. Took in my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then it failed. Because, yeah, it's your handbook. Maybe only the locker room owner or the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. But, yes, wait. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try. Took the emergency handbook and then ran that across the card reader, and then beep. Alright, it's just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. Ooh, the locker is totally disorganized, but there's a lot of stuff in it. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. But yeah, what is this? Crystal ball. Ooh, crystal ball. Who knows, or you know who uses a crystal ball? Or a ball? Hagakure, right? A crystal ball. It can't be. There's no way he ever uses locker. It's just not possible. So yeah, that just makes a much bigger case that yeah, the students have met each other. They did some time with each other. Not time, but what do you call this? They bonded with each other, but all of those memories are gone now, right? So this is probably Hagakure's locker, right? For sure. They cannot get inside of this place because it was locked since the beginning, right? But yeah, all of their memories gone, forgotten for some reason. And now we're seeing this. Okay, this one. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. Tarot cards. I watched a movie called Tarot. Kind of bad. Yeah, but wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? Okay, this one. There are all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked in no particular order and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is that didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible? I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but at the moment I looked inside of the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes. So yeah, it solidifies the idea that everyone has met together or met each other back then, and they had classes, bonded with each other, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Okay, can I check the one at the bottom? Why is there a big this one here? Why are they blocking it for some reason? Okay, I wish that they just at least show us what's inside this place, right? So we could get an idea. Oh, maybe this is this person's locker. Even though Makoto says there was nothing of value in this one, it would have been nice to see. Like, for example, oh, one of the dead characters' locker, right? There's a metal plate mounted on the locker. There's no way to get it open. Locker is already broken. Okay, next. Nope, nothing again. Oh, here, okay, we got something here. Another notebook. Only one thing inside. One thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose is it. But there's something written inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written here, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope Speak into a shelter. And isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. So this is Kyoko's notebook or pocketbook. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. So it's nice that, yeah, we now know that Kyoko actually talked to her dad before this, right? But she doesn't remember anymore because their memories were removed. I want to see that though. Are they gonna show it to us? Like their memories of the past? That would be nice, yeah. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. And only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. But yeah, the enemy won though, and yeah, your superior youth killed each other. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say with me, or to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can't it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what you wrote here completely contradicts what you already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Okay. I mean, don't Makoto realize that, like, all the pictures that Monokuma has, I guess, scattered purposely, right? That we saw pictures of the students having fun, bonding with each other, right? I think we've seen like 2 or 3 photos. But yeah, couldn't he have noticed that, oh, maybe we had amnesia, right? Why can't I remember this happening? Why can't I remember that happening? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Okay, despair walks among us, and so we survive. It says there's a second despair. What is this? What does that mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? There is a second despair. Oh. So we got 2 ultimate despairs. Okay. So there are 2 masterminds. Okay, just showing the thing earlier. Okay. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Open. Nothing. Okay, they keep opening, but nothing is really there. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go check the next place. So we've checked Headmaster's room. We got Biolab Data Center. Okay, oh yeah, the one with the Monokuma logo. We haven't checked that one. Garden Dojo. Okay, let's go to, I guess, Data Center first. 4th floor. Yeah, we were there and then Monokuma suddenly came in, right? And then we saw that everything was broadcasted live. Owie.
Hey,
Hina,
Makoto.
are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, I'll check it for you, Hina. We'll open the door. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay. Right? Here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Ooh. Yeah, we've seen this door already, I think. At the ending of... Or no, not this door, but... this place, right? I think at the ending of chapter... Or the second class trial? Or was it the first class trial? I think it was the second, right? Yeah, they showed a little bit of it. Like Monokuma was talking to someone. My first impression was... this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
What the heck? Just a second. What the heck?
Okay, let me read that again. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth,
Just a
but
second.
this place is like the #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. Only 2. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about the weird device. The computer. So what is this device? It looks some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it, but he's dead. He's in hell now. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Wait, hold on. You can just... or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. She mashed everything, I guess. Hina was already jabbing away the control panel. Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Wait, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was the button says data center. Data center. I took a good look at the control panel and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like that, Hina said there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center is where we're at, right? Yeah, that's right next door. The room we were just in, and that's where the strange noise came from.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go, let's check it out. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Oh, Monokuma's here. So what, it just summons Monokuma in a place if you click it? Is that Monokuma? Yeah, she clicked it, data center, and then Monokuma suddenly appears. So this is where, I guess, the place where the mastermind controls Monokuma much easier, right? No, when, for example, when she clicks data center or clicks, say dojo, clicks the dining hall, he will instantly appear there, I guess, right? Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina?
What?
Oh man, I'm busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? Wait, you don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Now guess what? I found a self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Ah man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. In the room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Okay, I guess we're gonna go back. Hey Makoto, what the heck was just that now? Or that just now? It was Monokuma.
Huh?
What do you mean by that? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh? Oh.
What, for real? For real. Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. So I guess the hatch there that we saw, right? The mastermind goes in from there, I guess, right? And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey.
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. So Kyuka's theory was right. But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true, it's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since a killing game. Okay, you keep repeating this sentence, man. All the time. Then the mastermind of Monokuma's puppeteer really is a 16th student? It can't be. There's no way, right? I mean, there's a way. Yeah, this thing is very confusing, honestly. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Well, it's just... this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So like... you wanna leave soon, or there's still lots of other places to check out? Good point. Oh, we can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay. You wanna get going? Yeah. Let's get going then. Click. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? So we cannot enter this anymore. My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. But it's locked now. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would be or would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room,
yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you just happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor. Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it. I actually checked it though, but Makoto said that, oh, we gotta check the much more important thing, the one in front of us.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there. In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then what I said, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
See you later. Hina took off at full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. So how many places do we need to check again, or check? So we still have the biolab, the garden, the dojo. Okay, but we'll check that out in the next episode. Very, very long investigations, I guess, right? But it's nice what we're seeing now, right? Like each mystery is pretty much getting revealed little by little, right? Not that straightforward. Just like when we were seeing Hagakure's crystal ball, right? And then we also saw Kyoko's pocketbook there, right? It is pretty much implying that, yeah, they had amnesia and all of that. And also seeing the headmaster, I guess not the headmaster himself, but the private room, right, of the headmaster, the room itself. Seeing the present there, that he was dead, right? But who put the headmaster there? So it's probably gonna be the mastermind that put it there, I guess, to make fun of Kyoko, right? Because when you look at Kyoko's pocketbook, she was investigating even back then, right? I guess with her memories back then, she was already investigating all that stuff. But I want to see what happened back then. I want to see their memories. I hope they show it to us, even like more pictures. Yeah, I want to see more pictures and stuff like that. That would be very, very nice, right? Kyoko meeting her dad. I want to see how it goes. But are they gonna show it? Probably not. Alright. Maybe they will just talk about it. But yeah, we still have some more places to go and investigate. So maybe we'll find out more, right? And I can't wait, I mean, to check out more of this mystery stuff. So we're gonna continue this and do more of trigger Happy Havoc and Danganronpa in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.